If you had to give a piece of advice to yourself 5 years ago when you graduated from college, what would that be?
Maybe take more risks. Yeah, take more risks.
Get more excited about the future
Mm.
is the advice.
Yes.
And be yourself, I guess. Just pursue whatever you think is the right thing at any given moment.
Find the weak spot. Attack it.
Tell myself not to be afraid of failure and rejection, because that will happen to you. It was nice to get that, like, oh, actually, you're not perfect and like you have room to grow. That's okay, you know, like you're going to get knocked down like on your path, and that's just part of life.
I felt so much grief about what I was leaving behind and so much fear about what was coming. It was an amazing 4 years. But I think the advice I would give myself is, the next 4 years will also be amazing and full of new challenges, new people, new experiences. So don't be too sad about leaving. Don't be too afraid of what's coming next.
I guess two things really. First is to take poisons and make them into tonics. The second is a quote that I came into recently from Boots Riley. Your ideology is what you practice. So it's not what you read. It's not what you tweet. It's not what you think it is. It's what you practice.
Even if you feel the imposter syndrome of like, I'm not supposed to be here, even though that might be true, because indeed many of the institutions and like industries that hold who you are and will be were not created for you to be there. Just be there, just be there anyway, and like bring your ethics and your integrity with you.
It's not all about you. It's hard because we feel like it is. Just try to take in as much as you can. If you keep it and you bring that mindset of it's not all about you, you're really for something bigger and we're bound together, that this is bigger than all of us, like we're gonna be okay. And then, we're all gonna come to the same outcome.
Keep prioritizing relationships. Keep humanity at the core. Like, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, like, are you calling your parents? Are you having those relationships? Always do that thing that is calling you. Because then you don't look back and you're like, oh, I wish I would have like gone on that trip. Like, no, you did the trip.
We're at the Everglades just looking for gators and trying not to get killed. Get bit. Get bit.
Work a little less. Especially coming out of Harvard, and especially coming out of like the type of person that goes to Harvard. Like, I heard one person refer to most Harvard students as hoop jumpers. Like, we're really good at being given a task and doing it. I did those things, and I'm super grateful that I did those things. But, I think I was so single-minded about that pursuit. I also think that I could have like given myself a little more space.
Relax a little more. Things aren't as serious as you think they are. Especially things around like what kind of job you get. And it's not as serious as you think it is, which honestly, I went into my senior year feeling that, but then once I was finished and other people had jobs and I didn't have a job, I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. And like appreciate your time coming back down to earth. Like, and be open to learning from the people around you.
Find people to collaborate with and to really trust that and go with that, and to really kind of draw on the people who you've connected with in college or new connections that you're making, and find ways to work with people, because everyone, I think many people want to start things, or they want to talk about things, they want to work on some aspect of some project. And I think, you know, so many people are in jobs where they want to have creative outlets on the side. There's so many opportunities to collaborate on things. And the biggest thing I think that has helped me feel like I can do anything is working with other people.
Mine would be to be patient and to do the invisible work. Yeah, not just the one that like is the checkbox for that grade, for that class or whatever. It's like you actually work on the things that nobody sees, but you know, read the books that weren't on the test. Read the ones that are on the exam. Yeah, do more of the invisible work that nobody sees.
Anybody who's ever started a thing has once been at the point of not having started that thing. So if there's a thing you want to do, even if you feel totally unqualified for it and totally like an imposter, you know, everybody's been unqualified before they're qualified. It's worth putting in the time and the effort.
You think, you know, as you graduate college, like that you know, are a thing, and like you've kind of filled your canvas and stuff, and like things are in some way like kind of over, right? Like you're decided, you're slotted, right? But I would say like, no, you're completely wrong about that. You're like a huge canvas, and like only one tiny corner has been filled. You still have to go on and like expand out into that whole canvas, right? Right? You just can't have figured everything out. And then I would also say, like, you know, it's really important to find people who, like, you don't feel like you don't need to feel awkward or self-conscious around.
What is the change you want to be a part of in the world?
That change is good and change is necessary, and to have change be the normal. I feel sometimes just like already weighed down and like by my conceptions or the learnings that I've done, and I want to be that person when I'm 95 and still like truly interested and like truly willing to be like, oh no, I said the wrong thing. Oh no, I didn't know enough in this situation. I don't know. That for me feels like the biggest like struggle of my life right now, is being happy with change.
I always want to be working toward freedom. I always want to be working toward Black liberation and freedom for my people. And I think that I've always believed in storytelling as a tool to build a new world, a world where we can be free and where we can see ourselves in a new way and where we can feel whole and feel new. And, you know, part of that is also being kind to myself and reminding myself that I have freedom, that I have a choice, that I always have a choice. And that I am in control of my life and who and what I give myself to. And that's something that I'm trying to realign with in this moment of pause and this moment of profound change in all of our lives.
Hi everyone, it's Raylan. Thank you so much for watching Collage Reunion. It was such a pleasure to put this piece together for you, and if you submitted a video, thank you so much for trusting me with your content. If you're watching the premiere to this, as soon as this video ends, hop onto the Zoom link below for a short and sweet chat roulette, where we're going to pair you up in random groups of 2 and 3 to react to the piece and rotate around. If this piece can offer just an excuse for you to reconnect with a couple of classmates, I'll consider it a success. So hope to see you on there. And I wanted to also mention that the artists that you heard in the spoken portions of the video are featured in 8 episodes coming out on the 16 Artists podcast. 3 episodes are out already. And these were really wonderful conversations filled with wisdom and laughter, basically exploring the perspectives of 16 disillusioned Harvard graduates who dove into uncertainty to pursue their creative dreams. I think we could all use a little bit of inspiration these days, so go ahead and check that out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you download podcasts. I'll be releasing the episodes to that throughout the summer. So that'll be another way for us to kind of stay in touch and stay inspired. Thank you so much again. See you on the Zoom chat and have a great day.